And welcome to the Department of Moose Information. This is an online web game show brought to you by Loose Moose Theater to bring you some live entertainment while we're all locked up inside, because it's good to have entertainment. We have 6 comedians with us tonight. We're going to break them into 2 teams, and we're going to set them at each other. My name is Dave Ware. I will be the Marco to their Polo. Tonight, we have the blue team with Jeremy, Tony, and Barry. And they'll be taking on the red team with Dargie, Lori,
West Side,
and Albert. Oh, and I forgot to mention earlier, this episode is kind of fun because not only are all of these people related to or connected to Loose Moose in some way, but they're all also stand-up comedians. So everybody here, myself included, has done stand-up comedy at some level. That's kind of fun and crazy. Oh.
And everybody here regrets it.
Yeah, regret that you do stand-up comedy.
And we're all stable and no one has a drinking problem. That's fantastic. Okay, so what's going to happen is I'm going to run these guys through a bunch of different games and verbal hoops of hula is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
He
Dave, is this your first time hosting?
completing a thought as he goes. Yes, that's right. It's an open mic hosting for me tonight.
Hula, giddy up.
Please donate some words, Dave.
Only you can help my vocabulary. Okay, tonight we're going to start with a new round called Spitball. And what's going to happen in that is I will give the players a statement and they will give me their best metaphor or simile to finish up that statement. So players, if I were to say, I am crazy, how crazy would you say that I am?
Crazy as Miley Cyrus at a VMA Awards.
Nice. Come on, let's have it, guys.
As crazy as One Direction on a multi-lane highway.
Sorry, say again, Jeremy?
It's crazy as One Direction on a multi-lane highway.
Crazy as Britney Spears at a hair salon.
I just about had that, but then you snuck it in. All right.
What else? Who else got one?
Crazy as Mom's spaghetti.
Oh,
That's too far.
Lori.
I'd like to piggyback on that. Crazy as your mom.
Your mom.
Who I also want
Rosemary to thank, not appreciated.
Crazy as Patsy Cline? I don't know. I got nothing.
What? She died in a plane crash. How is that crazy?
Yeah, that's making me
He
so
sung
blue.
the song
He
Crazy.
thought she was the pilot.
Hey,
Anybody
guys,
else?
I'm getting a call. Guys, it's Patsy Cline. She's calling. Jeez.
Crazy as a comedian on a Zoom call taking a phone call.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Dargie, you want to jump in?
Crazy as a mancoon on catnip.
I don't understand any of those words.
No. Some of them seemed racist.
I'm going to go with Crazy as Your Mom. That was my favorite.
Wow.
Stick with the class.
Oh,
Good point.
What?
the simple, right? The simple thing.
Guys, I'm also feeling pretty calm today. So how calm would you say I am?
Calm as Deepak Chopra on Adderall.
Nice.
Pretty calm.
As calm as Tegan and Sarah waiting for their pregnancy results.
Nice.
Wait.
As calm as Perry Como in a coma.
As calm
Here's,
as
guys, here's an easy way to win. As calm as your mom. Jesus.
as calm as Anya recording the grass.
Oh. Did you mean Enya?
No, Anya. We can't use Anya.
Oh,
Damn it, Dave, again.
Barry.
As calm as a parent stepping on Lego.
Oh.
Lori?
as calm as a well-aged pickle, because it was as calm as a cucumber and then it got calmer.
As calm as a guy peeing in a hot tub.
pretty calm.
All right, Jeremy's piling on, but he gets the 3 points for his first answer. So
Oh my God.
What was his first answer?
your first answer, Jeremy, is calm as?
I don't even remember.
It was One Direction on a multi-direction highway.
No,
Nice.
that was
Yeah.
crazy.
I don't know. I just made it up off the top of my head.
Oh man.
I thought that's what we were
Man.
doing here.
I believe
If you
it
guys
was
had
your
a-
It
mother.
goes out. It doesn't record.
If you guys had a team name, I'd be insulting it right now.
Speaking of which, I need team names.
Oh,
Oh, can we be the bum 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 bum?
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, and how about the red team?
what if we're
Or your mother.
With a G and an R or just the H?
It's different dialects, whatever works in your area.
I have it written as 4 A's and an H with an
Okay.
exclamation mark.
It's okay with my
I'm
teammate.
down for that. It's good.
That's what I have. All right, we are going to move on to the hypothetical portion of the show. What's going to happen in this round is I'm going to give the teams, both teams, I'm going to give you the same hypothetical question, and then you'll have 2 minutes to come up with your best answer, your most creative, interesting answer, which I will score between 0 and 5, depending on how interesting and creative I think it is. And then the other team will go, they'll have the same question, and they will have to answer the same question. So here it is. Now, listen good, folks. This one's a little bit more involved than some of the others. So you're going to create a fictional country, like a fictional country, that has the scenery, the weather, and the culture borrowed from 3 other countries that exist. So you need to tell me what those 3 are, and then, give you a good case for it.
Scenery, culture, and what was the third one?
It's the scenery, the weather, and the culture.
Scenery, weather,
And they have to be
culture.
from 3 different countries. You can't just say like Hawaii for all 3, right? It's got to be 3 different ones. So we're going to start
Hawaii.
with
Why the hell would I say Hawaii?
we're going to start with the red team.
Oh,
Who's that? Ah? Is that ah?
That's
Okay.
us.
Yes, that's you. Yes, Albert.
Ah. Okay.
so
How about hey guys? How about Hawaii?
I like the New Zealand culture. I'd like to, like maybe like
What is the? I'm sorry. What is New Zealand culture?
Well, I'm thinking maybe like the Maoris,
Doesn't it involve sheep?
Okay.
like the big tattoos
All
and the war dances and stuff like that. Like add
All
that
right.
into the mix.
Okay. Now we just need some scenery.
Holland.
Holland. Oh, I like that. That's good. Okay, Holland. Now we
Holland.
need some weather.
Mm,
I'm really contributing.
yeah. Good job, Albert.
You're organizing. Everyone
but-
needs a good leader, man.
Well, I don't know. Maui's pretty nice. Some pretty
That's
good
not a
weather.
country. It's a state.
Yeah, right. That's true. Country.
You have to come up with a country.
Culture, scenery.
Brazil.
Too hot. I can't, guys. I can't handle that kind of heat, man. I need a.
I'm very
I
sweaty.
gotta have something a little more temperate. I gotta
Yeah.
need something a little more temperate. Like
All right.
I don't know. Like
Spain.
how about Hawaii?
Oh
Not
yeah.
a country.
Country now.
Like so, we're Maori.
Okay, Fiji, Tahiti,
Fahiti.
Tahiti,
Fahiti.
Tahiti.
Fajitas.
Fajitas. Got it.
That's the name of our country, Tahiti.
See, we gave
Okay,
you.
so
We got
you-
the culture of New Zealand. Guys, we got the culture of New Zealand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got the cute houses of Amsterdam.
Yeah.
And
And
we got the dewy
the weather of
humidity of Tahiti and Fiji, and we got the best name of all, Tahiti.
All right. Okay. 4 points.
What?
Nice.
Interesting. I wasn't particularly convinced. It didn't sound like you wanted it, but I'm going to give you 4 points because it was a slightly
That's-
above average.
I
answer.
liked it
By the
a
way,
bit.
that's the Fahiti way.
That's how things go in Fahiti.
That's how things go. We don't act like we particularly want it. We just accept it. We're like,
I have
no,
been
It
last
makes
time
other
that
people
you-
want it more when we do that.
no, somebody tattooed my face. All right.
Okay, blue team, same question. You create a country that has the scenery, the weather, and the culture borrowed from 3 other countries. So what are they? And yeah, I guess what is your country called?
Oh, I got a great name. Have no idea what goes on in those countries.
Okay.
Kangolistan.
I like Kangolistan. I was
Canada.
going to go with Russiastan, but that's just more to do with the group than the actual country. Culture.
I think we go with the scenery of Iceland because it's apparently absolutely gorgeous and there's frig all people there.
Yeah, and they got that sweet Viking heat, from the
Yeah.
land.
Sweet Viking.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
You realize the guy from Newfoundland is telling you what is good scenery right now.
I know. Low standards make our country strong.
Exactly.
Okay, I also
Here's
need
what
to
I think
point
of
out
the
that
scenery.
if the scenery comes from Iceland, the weather can't. Just so you know.
No, I'm talking about the babes. They come for the scenery.
Yeah.
Okay, the scenery
Scenery
should
is
come
not
from.
just scenery. It's
Yeah, it's a
scenery.
metaphor or a simile, one of the two.
Layers.
Could you
Right.
use a better term for females like broads?
We got a couple dames back there.
Yeah.
Icelandic dames. Oh, what about what could we take from Mongolia? Or not take, incorporate. Don't want to be colonialist about this.
No,
We
you
wanna-
don't.
Normally Mongolia takes.
Yeah, that kind of barbarian culture. I kind of like that. We'll kind of storm across.
Mongolian
Whatever you want.
takeout.
Storm across the island you live on.
Yeah, a landlocked island called Mongolia. Can Mongolia stand?
It's true. I
Just
did
try to
not
remember
think it
your-
had to be an island. It's just a country. So
Yeah, it's an idea.
It's just based on.
So we need scenery. We need.
Oh,
the other
I know.
two thing?
Scenery from Les Mis.
Oh, I like that French. So Angolia stands got French scenery in Iceland. What are the 2 other things we need to bang off here to get a 5 out of 5?
you need a name and you need to, I don't know, make me laugh.
Angolia stand. We've covered that right at the top. We got one more
Mongolia
thing.
stand.
Okay. Then sell me on it, I guess.
CGSTA just for like the Olympics.
Super affordable because no one has houses because we're all on the Mongol hordes terrorizing the world and conquering.
Okay, wait. Let's improvise a quick tourist ad for this place.
Oh, I like that.
Okay, so I'll do like the.
Narrator.
Have you ever wanted to stare out at black volcano shit whilst enjoying the warm breezes of Mongolia, minus the rape? Have you ever thought about scenery from popular 80s musicals? Then come, spend your summers in, where is it?
Angolia
Oh
stand.
my God! All right, Dave, I got a technical foul here. Right. First of all, they can't remember the name of their freaking country. Secondly, Dave,
We're multicultural. We'll take it.
secondly, if you take the culture of Mongolia, you don't get to cut out the rape. You got to take the rape with it.
I
This
thought
is an
that
all or
was
nothing
implied.
thing. You don't get to pick and choose the culture. You pick the culture.
We've chosen
Yeah,
your.
I can just think Albert's here to make the rules for everybody to follow. You
Hey,
really
I'm
fit in
just saying.
Angolia, Dan.
We follow the
problem.
rules.
So I think Albert's going with your guys. You're going with the American culture, where you just dictate to everyone else what they have to do. Is that what we're going with?
Yeah.
No. Hey,
Okay.
in
Take that and
Tahiti,
smoke
it's
it in
whatever it
Hawaii.
is, man.
Before Albert decided to hop on and mansplain all of that to me, I had already decided to take a point off because I didn't remember the name of the country. So they get 3 points.
What?
Thank you, Dave.
We
Thank
did
you,
a
Dave.
fucking ad,
Okay.
Dave.
A very just decision, Dave. Very
Keep
just
getting
decision.
interrupted. It's hard. We're being invaded by their bad Tahiti breeze.
Tony,
Tahiti.
Tony, you did a wonderful ad, but you didn't stick the landing. So just like in gymnastics at the Olympics, I can't give you full marks if you don't stick the landing. So
Boo.
that's
What
going to bring
happens
us
to awarding taking a big swing?
Tahiti rules the waves. Tahiti, Tahiti, always brave. Sorry.
Okay, so that's going to bring us to the end of the hypothetical round. I can tell you right now that the scores are has 7 points and Ba has 6.
It's ba-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah, you're right. Mine was a little too McDonald's, so there you go.
Yeah, yes, not ba, 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 ba.
I'd love McDonald's.
Close. It's a close game.
Okay, so we're going to move into the truths and lies section. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to read out a statement that one of the players has given me. The other team will then have 2 minutes to try to determine whether that player is telling the truth or lying by asking them a series of questions, trying to trip them up. And we're going to start with a statement from Lori. And the statement is, I was once hired to do comedy at a woman's house during a sex toy party.
120% chance that she was the woman that ordered the party.
That's right. That's my question. Was it your house?
No, it was not my party.
But
was
you
it your
tried
house?
because you wanted to.
Whose party was it?
It was
Well-
Shelley Spence's party.
When was this?
Oh God, my kids were little.
Is that what you called them?
Did you take them with you?
Do you have one with you right now? Is it in your purse?
It was a toy party. Wait, okay, how old were they? Okay, my kids were probably like 8 and 5, so I'm gonna say like 15 years ago. Because they were in elementary.
Was your set before or after the sex toy?
Well,
I don't
it was supposed to be before, because I said to her, once the toys come out, nobody's going to be able to pay attention to what I'm saying. But as comedy goes, the toys ended up coming out during the show, which then forced me to sort of incorporate them and pretend that I enjoyed it, rather than going, you just ruined material that was ready, but now I'm going to riff about dildos.
Okay, did you literally grab one and start banging on it going, is this thing on? Is this, hello? Hello?
And can I just hop in and say that the word incorporate was not the right word to use there.
Fold gently?
How many people? Roughly how many people?
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of the room. I'm going to say like 11, 12, an even dozen probably.
This story's all over the place.
Was there one particular shocking item that is burned in your brain forever?
I just always wondered why the unit that had the balls as well had a suction cup on it at the end.
Oh, for putting in the shower.
Yeah. He knows.
Yeah, no question there.
What's happening? Was I using it wrong? I don't know.
The lonely male comedians know. They know.
Yeah. You put it on your forehead, headbutting friends.
Okay, so Blue Team, we're out of time, so you have to determine whether Lori is telling the truth or whether she's lying.
I think it's true.
She's trying very hard to make it seem like it's true, but I think it's a lie.
I'm just gonna lie because I like calling her a liar.
Say it like you mean it, Jeremy.
You're a fucking liar, Lori, and I know it.
Yeah, well, you know what, Jeremy? You're right, I am a liar.
Okay,
Damn.
5 points. Oh, and I should also share at this point the podcast that I do with Roger Kincaid. We have a regular segment which is called Sex Toy or Dog Toy. Ponder that for a minute, and the next time you're at the pet store, take a picture of some of those dog toys and tell me I'm wrong. Okay, our next statement comes from Barry, and the statement is, I once punched a Doberman in the face. Red Team, you have 2 minutes.
Why?
It scared the crap out of me. It was in the front seat of a truck with the window halfway down.
How old were you?
It was the fall of '93. I don't know how old I was then. 22.
What did the owner say?
She laughed. She was in the passenger side. Well, I don't know if it was the owner, but she laughed, which is why I punched the dog in the face.
She
What?
was in the passenger side?
She was in the passenger side. The dog was sitting like on
The
the
dog
driver's
was
side of the
driving.
vehicle,
Dog was driving,
Dog
exactly.
was driving.
and I was walking past it, and the dog barked just as I went past the truck. And I kind of stopped, took one step back, and went, "Bop," and popped it. But it was,
Wow.
I was very frustrated at the time.
Did the dog bite you?
You too.
What's
Did
that?
it bite you out? Did it bite you when you took the swing?
No, not at all. It kind of plus it had a cone. It was wearing a cone.
You hit a
Just
dog with
funneled
a
the
cone,
pain in.
Barry?
Yeah.
You're going to hell.
What sort of
Oh, yeah.
monster are
I'm
you?
sorry.
And after
So let me get
it
it-
happened,
let me get
I
this
had to
straight.
book it. See, why I was in the military at the time, and the military, Canadian military, has absolute crap vehicles back then. So the Jeep that we were in broke down, and we were literally on a 5-kilometer walk through nothing to get to this place to call for a tow. And then we were walking past, dog barked, scared the living shit out of me, and I snapped and punched it in the head.
Where were you geographically?
It was, I don't know what the town was, but it was just outside of Borden, Ontario. That's the base that I did all my summer training at.
Why would there be a truck parked on your 5-mile journey?
No, we went into like a small town.
Mhm.
We were going to like a
This was the end of their journey. This was the end of their
So-
journey.
type of
So
thing.
the
We
dog,
broke down out in the bush and then had to hoof it in.
So the dog had parked, and
No, I don't know where the driver dude was.
Okay, red team, you're out
I
of
didn't
time.
wait around.
So we need some guesses from the red team.
I'm saying I'm sorry. I gotta say it's a lie. I think it's a lie. Just because I don't know how do you get a good swing at a dog with a cone on its head? Like the cone's gonna get in the way. So
No, it was a big cone.
yeah, well, I still think you're lying.
Okay.
Guys, what do you say?
I think that I think it's true.
Really? All right. So Lori, you're our tiebreaker.
Oh God, you know I'm the worst at this. I think it's false because Barry has a very soft, kind heart. But then he said he was in the military and they mess with your brains. I want his heart to win. So because I want his heart to win, I'm going to say it's false.
Okay,
Okay.
so
False. We say false.
red team's locking in as false. Barry, is this story the truth, or are you telling a lie?
It is both. For me, it's a lie. For my brother, 100% true.
Yes!
Yay!
5 points for the red team.
Good job, Lori. You nailed it.
He wasn't
You
in
got
the
that
military.
right.
He was up north at somewhere near Grand Prairie.
He just punched a dog in the face.
He punched the Doberman in the face.
Man, you wouldn't get away with that these days. You don't
Well,
get
my
punched
brother's
dogs in the
300. My brother was 330 pounds at the time, so
face.
he can get away with a lot of stuff.
And I should
I
point
got
out
it.
on the podcast I do with Roger Kincaid, we have a segment called "Is that a cone or a sex toy?" So, next question. See, I can play this game too, guys.
I'm seeing a theme, Dave.
The next statement comes from Dargie. I once accidentally knocked out a police officer.
There's a lot of punches going on here.
Yeah. Where was
Did the
this?
police officer have a cone?
Did he scare you?
Was it a canine unit? Every story. You just stole that. Busted.
I'm telling you guys, callbacks kill, man.
When was this?
Cool.
Guess probably about 20 years ago, give or take.
How did it happen?
Well, I was teaching jujitsu at the time.
What?
Yeah.
And then you just walked up and punched the smallest police officer in the face?
No, we taught the members of the city TAC team and drug unit hand to hand.
And what was the setup? What did the female officer say that you had to hit her? Answer the question.
Did you have drugs in your butt at the time?
I didn't have drugs in the butt, and it wasn't a female officer. It was part of their training. Not to get knocked out. That was completely by accident.
So how did you accidentally knock him out then?
I hit him in this place in the neck called the brachial plexus origin, and it knocked him out cold.
What? With what? How'd you hit him? With what?
My forearm.
Forearm. Mhm.
Front or back of him?
Well,
was
it's
it
on the side. The brachial plexus is right there. It's right over the carotid artery.
How long was he out?
About 30 seconds, not even.
Did you still get the parking ticket?
No. And it happened more than once that day.
You
So
knocked out more than one cop?
Yeah.
Or this idiot one more than one time?
No, multiple cops.
You just knocking out cops left, right, and center. Whoa, check it out, blue mohawk.
But how was it accidental?
Was that?
How was it accidental?
Well, because we were showing the technique. I didn't mean to hit him that hard.
I thought you were like an expert. You would think an expert would know how to do that without knocking people out.
Everybody's different.
Yeah, you just see a police officer, it's hard to stop to the punching motion.
Okay, so blue team, you're out of time. You need to come to a consensus.
Well, I do know Dargie taught at a martial arts studio. He owned one. But other than that, fuck if I know.
Well, I'll tell you this. My kid got an injury, quite a nasty injury in his brachial plexus. And that is exactly where the brachial plexus is. So I'm inclined, based on that alone, to agree with him.
I don't know. It's kind of like Pringles. Once you punch a cop once, you just can't stop.
You can't stop, yeah. Just endless cops coming at him and just to the neck.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go. I want Dargie to be a bit of a badass, so I'm gonna say true.
So it sounds like you guys are locking in as true, yeah?
I'd say he's a liar. It just does multiple cops.
Say it like you mean it, Jerry.
No, but this story's only on
You're
one.
a fucking liar, Dargie.
Blue team, I need a decision.
You guys make the call.
I think true.
I think true.
All right, we're gonna lock in true.
Blue team says this was true. Dargie, was it the truth or were you telling a lie?
It's true.
Hey!
Yeah. Oh yeah, we won. No. Yeah. Good. I just,
Okay, and the final statement comes from Tony. And the statement is, I used to make a living writing on-hold messages. Red team, 2 minutes.
What was the company's name?
On air.
Oh, I know that company. Huh. What was your favorite one?
I didn't have one. I hated it.
Oh.
Actually, that's not true. Every once in a while, they would let me get they would let me be a little creative, but for the most part, they don't. So I don't remember any favorite ones because I'm very negative as a person. So I'll tell you some of my least favorite ones were the ones where like, could you look up some interesting facts and somehow make them relevant to this special we're having on rakes? So you'd have to like think of a transition and you're like, is it did you know that this jungle animal does this, this, and this? Is it a jungle in your yard? Rakes are now on for blah, blah, blah.
And this is when people were on hold?
Yeah.
You advertised to them.
Yeah. Not everybody has music. Sometimes you pick it up and then instead of music or the radio, because the idea is you don't want people to possibly hear a competitor's commercial while they're on hold, you put your own commercials on there.
Were you paid by the hour or by the word?
I was paid a salary.
Did you ever ask your friend to come in and try voiceover work and she wasn't very good, but now she's on the radio?
I did, and I was the one who said that she probably couldn't do it.
Know the answer, guys.
Yeah. Well, and I've hired on air before, so I know it's a legit thing. I say true.
All right, you guys ready to make a decision then? It sounds like this one might be a slam dunker.
Well, wait, you should contact Albert there to make sure he disagrees.
Albert, what do you think?
I agree. I heartily endorse your decision.
So it sounds like
True.
red team's locking in is true, it sounds like. All right, Tony, was that story true or were you telling the truth?
Not only is it true, I remain remarkably unsuicided after 11 years.
Oh,
all right.
Nice.
So that brings us to the end of the truths and lies section. I can tell you that has 17 points and Ba has 16 points.
Whoa, so close.
1 point
Tony
game.
Ripper.
Okay, so now we're going to move into the final portion of the game. This is categories. And what's going to happen in categories is I'm going to give the players a category. They're going to give me lines that fit inside of that category. They're going to do so by putting their hand up where I can see it so that I can call on them. If I think that the line they came up with was funny or clever or it just strikes my fancy, they get 2 points. If it doesn't or it doesn't, they get nothing. It's not fair, but so is life. So, yeah, we're going to start with bad lines from a rousing speech to the troops before battle. Yeah, Dargie.
Well, most of you will die.
Tony.
Don't worry, it's just like Call of Duty. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Albert.
I know you men are ready to fight, and the guns will be here soon.
Lori.
Did you guys have the chili last night too? Can we put this off for just, okay.
Jeremy.
I know we're outgunned. I know we're outmanned. And I know we're losing the war. But we can still win if we switch sides right now.
Tony.
Once more into the breach, dear friends. Once more. Maybe twice. Certainly no more than 3-4 times tops, I swear.
Barry.
Listen, guys, I know that 80% of you are going to die, but look on the bright side. 20% of you are only going to get maimed.
Jeremy.
Spartans, remember to use the bathroom before we go to battle.
Dargie.
Hey, look, muskets.
Albert.
Ice cream for the wounded.
You scream for the wounded.
Tony.
I'll scream for the wounded.
They can take our lives, but they cannot take our freedom. Wait, no, that's not right, because if they take our lives, they do actually take our freedom. So, you know what? I was completely wrong about that. I'm very sorry.
Jeremy.
But we will always have the sexiest dead guys.
Lori.
Guys, I'm not sure we should go because my biodex is really low today.
That's nice. Albert.
We are one. We are strong. We are, holy shit, that's how many they brought?
Barry.
Look, I know. We got this one last hill. We get over there, the day is won. Just rest assured, I will take full credit.
Okay, Tony.
Listen, men, we are guaranteed a victory here, or my name isn't General Custer.
Albert.
I just want you guys to know, no matter how bad things get, I will be behind you all the way.
Jeremy.
Boys, you can fight fearless. I gave you all lifesavers earlier.
Okay, we're going to move on to the next category, which is unlikely lines from a romance novel.
Do we get points for that round?
Do you want to know what the score is now, or?
I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah.
Is it,
Lori, I don't think we do.
I'm-
I don't think our team wants to know.
Edit.
Okay, so the next category is unlikely lines from a romance novel. Barry.
Sex? No thanks.
Tony.
I'm just a boy standing in front of a girl, asking her to back up another 5 feet and put on a fucking mask.
Jeremy.
And then the sexy barbarian took off his pants and sat on the couch and watched hockey.
Lori.
Give her.
Albert.
Montgomery ripped open Elizabeth's bodice. Hey, do you know how much these things cost?
Tony.
He was immediately entranced by her smile and her radiant, glowing nose hairs.
Barry.
Stop giving her.
Lori.
Are the clothes that your mother laid out for you?
Jeremy.
And then Penelope slowly and sexily gently grabbed her husband and murdered him with his dick.
Penelope.
Sorry, was that Penelope? Was that-
Penelope.
Penelope.
Classic.
Penelope. You've been peneloped.
Okay. Dargie.
His chest glistened with Bactroban.
Jeremy.
Then he peneloped her so hard.
Albert.
Her ample bosom amply ample towards his ampleness.
Lori. Jeremy, we'll come back. Jeremy.
Got dick.
Lori.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
Tony.
Don't worry, she whispered. It happens to everyone.
Okay, we're going to move on. The final category. Unlikely lines from a superhero movie. Tony.
Boy, I really wish Zack Snyder was directing this.
Jeremy.
Hulk, negotiate.
Albert.
I'm that guy. Wait, no. That dude. Okay. Oh, get back to me.
Dargie.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Penelope.
Barry.
Yeah, Peter Parker's name. What's yours?
Tony.
Wait a minute. My mom's name is Martha.
Lori.
I'm so sorry.
Jeremy.
Hulk, compromises.
Lori.
Did you ever hear that story about the spider that laid eggs in the lady's face and then it came open and all the baby spiders came out? That was me.
That was scary and long. Barry. Sorry, Dargie.
I was born in the pandemic.
Jeremy.
Hulk, smash the patriarchy.
Tony.
Yeah, I'm just going to take a minute to turn around and look at this explosion. Yeah, no, that was good.
Okay, I think that brings us to the end of the round. I need just a quick second here to tally up some scores. Talk amongst yourselves.
Tony, that should have got more laughs, but it took me a second.
That's okay.
That's for the romance question.
How many more? Do you got any more Hulks?
Yeah. Those Hulks are
Two
awesome.
more Hulks.
Hulk juggle.
Understands.
Hulk cuddle.
Hulk appreciates.
That's a joke that just makes its own gravy, for Christ's sake. That one just keeps going.
Yeah.
If Hulk understanding correctly.
Hulk, listen.
Okay, I have the final scores. I can tell you that has scored 43 points.
Whoa.
Ba 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 ba
Yeah.
has scored 50 points.
Hulk, smash, be yourself.
And so that is going to bring us to the end of the show. As we mentioned earlier, we're doing this for Loose Moose Theater. We're unable to bring you live shows right now. So we're trying to bring you some kind of comedy and levity to make your day a little bit brighter. There's a link at the bottom of the screen. If you would be so inclined, you can go there and donate a virtual ticket price to the theater. And then when we're back and live, we'll do this show for you live. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
I think it would be. And who knows? Hopefully we will see you guys again next time. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bam.